Let's go straight to the top story at this hour. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has now decided to seek parliamentary immunity from prosecution over corruption charges against him. This controversial move could in fact now delay a trial even until after Israel's third election next March. The timing of this move, though, has been very controversial. Netanyahu filed his immunity request just 4 hours before the application deadline was about to expire. But why is this move so significant? According to the law, the trial cannot begin once an immunity request is made. Israeli parliament, in fact, this parliament, which has been dissolved ahead of fresh election, is unlikely to now rule on the request before the polls. Netanyahu, who denies any sort of wrongdoing, would still need the support of more than half of MPs for immunity to be granted.
חוק החסינות נועד להגן על נבחרי ציבור מתפירת תיקים, מהגשת כתבי אישום פוליטיים שמטרתם לפגוע ברצון העם. החוק נועד להבטיח שנבחרי העם יוכלו לשרת את העם לפי רצון העם. טוב, מכל הסיבות הללו, כדי להמשיך להוביל את ישראל להישגים אדירים, בכוונתי לפנות ליושב ראש הכנסת בהתאם לסעיף 4ג לחוק, כדי לממש את זכותי, חובתי ושליחותי, להמשיך לשרת אתכם למען עתיד ישראל.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Benny Gantz hit out at the controversial move. Gantz has vowed that his blue and white party would do everything it could to prevent immunity.
מעולם לא תיארתי לעצמי שנגיע ליום שבו ראש ממשלת ישראל יימנע מלהתייצב בפני החוק ומערכת המשפט, שלראש ממשלה לא יהיה אכפת מעתידה של מדינת ישראל, אלא אך ורק מעצמו ומגורלו האישי. והיום ברור על מה אנחנו נאבקים. נתניהו יודע שהוא אשם.
Netanyahu was charged with bribery and fraud and breach of trust, making him the first sitting Israeli leader to have been indicted for corruption. So what are these charges? Let's have a look at them. The allegation now range from receiving gifts worth thousands of dollars to a deal to change regulatory frameworks in favor of a media group in exchange for favorable press coverage. Netanyahu allegedly struck a deal with the owner of Israel's most read newspaper to receive favorable media coverage. Another case against Netanyahu is that he made decisions benefiting the Israeli media mogul called Shaul Elowitch. Now, Elowitch is the controlling shareholder of Israel's largest telecommunication firm. This was in exchange for positive coverage on news called Vala News. It's a website also owned by Elowitch. Israeli law does not require Netanyahu to step down from the post of Prime Minister if indicted. Entire process of an indictment and trial could take, in fact, 2 years. Netanyahu will only be forced to resign if he eventually gets convicted. While Netanyahu continues to deny these charges, the timings could not have been worse as the country now heads for third general elections in less than a year.